KTC blank 6. Yup. Summer or the winter, yeah, we got it. Hooping on the block, cause we about fam. From Gossip to the Queen City Island, or wherever in the world, we rocking out James. Locally, I'm crafted in this concrete. Been dripping cold and clothing in this mean streets. Shirts are dope, swingman shorts, long sleeves. It don't matter, it's about work if you have dreams. One team motivated for that one scheme. Inspire others with your life, I'm talking like Bean. Even after life presents itself, know the culture I was part of represents my wealth. Hear the gossip from the city gave the birth, most deaf. Blank 6, y'all talk about us up until our death. Bright lights hanging banners in the Hall of Fame. There is one thing you can't doubt, and that's my name and game, yeah. Cause there is one thing you can't doubt, and that's my name and game, yo. There is one thing you can't doubt, and that's my name and game.
So chase your dreams, young baller. Boss up, man, we go harder. Go reach for stars and higher. Then fly across them borders. So chase your dreams, young baller. Boss up, man, we go harder. Go reach for stars and higher. Then fly across them borders.
Okay. Now tell me what the fuck are your excuses? Cause I do me some business, never use this, bruh. I'll be truthful, I've been down as well, been through shit, but always came back up, got better and recouped it now. I see through it, the lies is cloudy views, but I'll see through it, the sun will shine, just use it. Oh, di ka angay mabalaka o mabwisit kay ang sunatang gitukar na akanunay, yo. And I guess I had to back my words this time. Been rapping lies and swag, cause more rappers speak fake rhymes, no? I'm just speaking in behalf of what I hear, bro. If you don't agree, don't matter, I'm different, though. Or maybe we're the same, I'm just more real. Most people don't accept their fate, that's why they can't fulfill, bruh. Or maybe we're the same, I'm just more real. Most people don't accept their fate, that's why they can't fulfill.
So chase your dreams, young baller. Boss up, man, we go harder. Go reach for stars and higher. Then fly across them borders. So chase your dreams, young baller. Boss up, man, we go harder. Go reach for stars and higher. Then fly across them borders.
Yeah, there is one thing you can't doubt, and that's my name and game, bro. Yup, that's my name and game. Cause there is one thing you can't doubt, and that's my name and game, yo. Yup, that's my name and game. And there is one thing you can't doubt, and that's my name and game, bro. Never doubt, that's my name and game. Cause there is one thing you can't doubt, and that's my name and game. Yup, that's my name and game.
Smile out of you, you're up too low. What's the story? Are you not happy, or you're only half happy, or
Still to be happy about.
you're a bit low?
Job's not finished. Job finished? Think so.
A Filbasket live from Subic Bay Gymnasium. You are watching Filbasket Subic Championship presented by Coco Life. Ako po ang inyong lingkod, Eman Cabiles, kasama si Javi Palanya, and we will bring you the first game of today's triple header. And there you have it. First game po natin, Nueva Ecija Bespren going up against the Muntinlupa Defenders. Second game will be AICC Manila versus 7A Primus. At sa huli naman po, Davao Occidental Tigers, Coco Life versus Pasig Santa Lucia Realtors.
And here are our team standings. Of course, every team na may talo dito sa ating torneo. San Juan Knights, Davao Occidental Tigers, the AICC Manila, number 1, tied at the top spot, 3-1. Nueva Ecija Bespren, M-Trans, Boracay de la Ia, Batangas City, Tanduay Athletics, Medical Depot, and Burlington EOG, as well as 7A Primus, identical records at 2-2. Pasig Santa Lucia, FSD Makati Army, 1-2 and 1-3 respectively. Meanwhile, bottom of the pack is Muntinlupa Defenders at 0-3.
That is right, Javi. Ito na nga, Nueva Ecija Bespren versus Muntinlupa Defenders. A chance here for the Muntinlupa Defenders to finally get into that winning column.
Well, but it will be a tough task for them as they will go up against Nueva Ecija Bespren, the giant slayers of this tournament so far.
Nueva Ecija Bespren, no? Ang record nila is 2-2. Yung dalawang tinalo nila are powerhouses dito sa liga na to, the Davao Occidental Tigers, Coco Life, and the Pasig Santa Lucia Realtors.
That's right. They started off this tournament with a loss, but in the middle of that 2-2 record were big wins over Davao and Pasig Santa Lucia. They nailed both games, were nail biters. However, in their last game, they lost to erstwhile FSD Makati Army, who was erstwhile without a win in this tournament. They lost that game 86-88. 32 out of 73 from the field for 48.3% from the field for FSD Makati Army. Meanwhile, 30 out of 68 only for 44.1%. Only 3 out of 23 from three-point country was Nueva Ecija in that game. That is really not their strength, while FSD Makati Army shot 8 out of 17. 27 out of 15, they were outdished also in the assist department. Second chance points, however, dominated by Nueva Ecija Bespren 18-12.
That is right, Javi. And yun nga, sabi ni Coach Toto Duhilio ng Nueva Ecija Bespren, no? Yung last loss nila against FSD Makati Army, they started out slow. So in this game, they are aiming to get a strong start from his boys.
And here are the stats from Muntinlupa's last game against AICC, where they were totally dominated. 35-point loss in that game. Only shot 23 out of 78 from the field for 29.5%. They were dominated in the rebound category. Fast break points, however, lamang sila 14-7. Turnovers 17-18, halos pareho lang. But the assist total was glaring, 30-9 only. And another stat that I would like to point out is AICC shot 19 out of 37 from three-point country, 51.4% from that distance. Meanwhile, ang Muntinlupa in that game, 3 out of 23 lamang.
Meanwhile, we're looking at one of the best players of Nueva Ecija Bespren. This is Renz Palma. Yung last win nila, siya yung bayani nga doon, as we have said before. Pero dun sa last game naman against FSD Army where they lost, Renz Palma fouled out early in the fourth.
That's right. Renz Palma fouled out with a lot of time still left on the game clock. However, he still was able to top score for his team. 14 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, and 4 steals. But then again, in close games like that, you will need your top gunner to be with you, especially in crunch time. Dito naman sa Hispanic ng Muntinlupa Defenders, Darwish Bederi played his first game dun sa kanilang last game. He had 7 points, 3 out of 8 from the field dun sa kanyang debut, 9 rebounds as well in 21 minutes. He is looking to bounce back and get a better performance dito sa game na to against Nueva Ecija Bespren.
And of course, Darwish Bederi, no? Still warming up, so to speak. The Unicorn, expect him to explode this game.
That's right. He's not yet 100% until now, still favoring that ankle. No, Pero he's getting his way back into shape, trying to get his legs under him, and we'll see if he can deliver a better performance than he had in this last game.
All right. Nueva Ecija Bespren Pro versus Muntinlupa Defenders. Magbabalik kami. All right, we are about to start the game. Nueva Ecija Bespren versus Muntinlupa Defenders. Sabi dito ni Coach Toto Dihilo ng Nueva Ecija Bespren, they have to watch out for this Muntinlupa Defenders kahit 0-3 sila sa standing, Sabi.
Well, yeah, the most dangerous teams in any tournament are the winless teams because they are looking to bounce back and get their momentum going.
Nothing to lose, yes. Meanwhile, we turn you over to our very handsome stadium announcer, Ken Pangilinan.
Magandang hapon mga Filbasket. Welcome to day 8 of the 2021 Filbasket Subic Championship presented by Coco Life. Once again, we have a triple header starting off with our opening match featuring Nueva Ecija Bespren and the Muntinlupa Defenders. Let's meet the starting lineups. First, the starting five for Nueva Ecija Bespren. At guard, 5'11" from Nueva Ecija University of Science and Technology, number 9, Juancho Tolentino. Also at guard, 5'8" from Arellano University, number 21, Jordan Engel. At center, 6'4" from Jose Rizal University, number 24, Mark Neil Cruz. At forward, 6'2" from St. Nicholas College, number 16, Jimmy Nafil. And at the other forward, 6'1" from the University of the East, number 7, Reds Palma. Their coach is Toto Tobino. And now the starting five for the Muntinlupa Defenders. At forward, 5'9" from Pamantasang Luzon, the Muntinlupa, number 88, Stephen Lopena. Also at forward, 6'4" from Pamantasang Luzon, the Muntinlupa, number 59, Dante Bisnam. At center, standing 6'7" from the University of the Philippines, the Unicorn, Darwish, Bederi. At guard, 5'10" from College of St. Emile, number 2, Luis Cinco. And at the other guard, 5'10" from the University of the East, number 14, Rafi Reyes. Their coach is Michael Ramos. Our game officials, crew chief, Roger Basilio, referee 1, Will Valentino, and referee 2, Arthur Galvez.
And here are your starters for this ball game. Reds Palma, Jeric Dakpil at the forward spots. Mark Cruz, the man in the middle for Nueva Ecija Bespren. Meanwhile, Jordan Engel and Tolentino at the backcourt. Sa panig naman ng Muntinlupa defenders, Stephen Lopena and Dante Mislang at the forward spots. The Unicorn, Darwish Bederi at center. And the veterans, Luis Cinco and Rafi Reyes at the guard spots.
And the first five is brought to you by TM Easy Surf 99.
No Thomas Torres to begin the game here for Muntinlupa defenders. Instead, Coach Michael Ramos is starting with his veterans, Rafi Reyes and Luis Cinco.
And here we go. The first quarter is brought to you by TikTok. Nueva Ecija Bespren winning the tip. Para sa Nueva Ecija Bespren, familiar faces ang kanilang first five, no, Javi?
That's right. Mark Cruz played great in their last game, had 11 rebounds to go with his 8 points.
Yes, Mark Cruz, he's the fourth in rebound overall dito sa ating tournament. Jumper on the way, short for the Muntinlupa defenders. And running is Jordan Engel.
And that's not what Muntinlupa wants to happen in this ball game. They don't want Nueva Ecija to dictate the pace. Nueva Ecija likes to get out and run forced turnovers.
And forced turnovers they do as yung second in steals ikakampi ng Nueva Ecija Bespren. That would be Renz Palma. Meanwhile, yung gusto naman ni Coach Toto Dohilio na strong start, mukhang nagagampanan dito ngayon ng mga Bespren. Muntikan ang abutan ng shot clock doon ng Muntinlupa defenders. And the Bespren are off and running. Here is Palma. The floater is good. Strong start indeed, Javi. 4-0 in less than 2 minutes gone by dito sa ating first quarter.
Well, Renz Palma, despite his great game in their last ball game, I'm sure he's wanting to bounce back from that early foul trouble that he got. Alam niya na inaasahan siya dito ni Coach Toto Dohilio to lead this team.
So foul was called on the Muntinlupa defenders. Balik sa Nueva Ecija Bespren ang bola. Steal there, almost, by Lopena. Coming from the blind side of Mark Cruz that time.
Muntinlupa defenders with their familiar 2-3 zone. They have not played a lot of man-to-man in this tournament.
That is right. Another floater there. This time coming from Juancho Tolentino. The score is now 6-0. The defenders yet to score. Now here's Bederi to Lopena. Rafi Reyes. Susubukang diskatan si Tolentino. He is now being trapped. And Darwish will fake. The baby hook is up and out. Oh, they weren't expecting that.
Miscommunication there. Rafi Reyes trying to find Darwish Bederi underneath. However, the Unicorn not really able to receive that pass there. Wasn't ready for the receipt.
Yes, and medyo hesitant din yung motions doon ni Rafi Reyes. So nalito rin si Bederi. Meanwhile, a 3 on the way. Wala yung attempt na yun ni Tolentino. Balik sa defenders ang bola. Foul is called downstairs.
Early substitution here for Coach Michael Ramos. Danny Jocampo comes into the ball game for Dante Mislang.
Coach Mike Ramos fielding in his energy guy, Danny Jocampo. And a traveling is called on Bederi that time.
Medyo may gigil factor pa to si Bederi to start this ball game. Good defense there by Mark Cruz to force that traveling violation.
Right. Meanwhile, we'd like to thank you. Itong ating mga kaibigan sa Coco Life. Coco Life, the official partner here in Filbasket Subic Championship. Coco Life.
10 seconds on the shot clock, 10 seconds to shoot.
So far, the zone hasn't really stopped the Besprens attack in this ball game. And ayun na nga, may foul na nag-give up ang blue shirts dito sa drive ni Renz Palma.
Right. The foul was gonna go against Darwish Bederi. Renz Palma. Anong tawag doon? Yung ginagawa ni Marlo Aquino. Up in underarm shot there. At
the kili-kili shot.
Yes, the kili-kili shot. At nakuha niya yung foul against Bederi.
Substitution, Junar Caparina or Stephen Lopena.
Already an 8-0 start here for the Bespren. And Thomas Torres egging on his teammates from the bench. Pick up the energy.
That is right. 6 minutes, 30 seconds left, and finally, nakascore din ang Muntinlupa defenders. At samantala, maraming salamat po pala sa aming mga kaibigan sa Subic Bay, SBMA, and Central Luzon Regional Task Force para sa assistance nyo dito sa amin sa Filbasket Subic Championship.
Junard Caparida hitting that three-point shot from straight away. One of the bright spots for Coach Michael Ramos in that game against AICC Manila. He had 10 points.
Alright, doon sa last game nila, no? Si Caparida tsaka yung si Cabrera. Oh, check that. Was it Curitana? Anyway, that free throw was brought to you by Wilson. Wilson, the official basketball of Filbasket Subic Championship. Mark Cruz now, second try. Bounces out. At nagkaroon ng hawakan doon sa rebound play. And it will be called on Danny Giocampo. Zone defense pa rin dito ang Muntinlupa defenders as aside from Darwish Bederi, no? Medyo maliit talaga yung lineup ng defenders.
That's right. The next guy next to him is Dante Mislang, who's 6'5". Itong si Daniel Giocampo only stands 6'2".
Bederi the jumper, nothing but net. And there you have it.
More variety and let the game come to him.
Yes.
That's what Darwish Bederi wants to do in this ball game.
Yun ang pangontra ng gigil, no? Pag nanggigigil ka, just let the game come to you.
Well, syempre, he was only able to play in their last game.
Right.
And syempre, he's really eager to contribute for his team, knowing that he's a starting center for his squad.
Meanwhile, Cinco missing that one. By the way, as per Coach Toto, no? So, ang mga focus on defense nila dito, I'm talking about the Nueva Ecija Bespren, are Torres, Reyes, and Cinco. Sa kabila naman, sabi ni Coach Mike Ramos, they're aiming to contain or at least limit James Martinez and Renz Palma.
Oh, that's right. Sa panic ng Muntinlupa defenders, although Caparida and Curitana have played well for them so far in this tournament, he knows that Rafi Reyes, Thomas Torres, and Luis Cinco can have a breakout game anytime.
At sabi nga, they have nothing to lose. Standing at 0-3 ang Muntinlupa defenders, sabi ni Coach Mikey Ramos, just block out all the distractions, enjoy your game, focus on our game, and execute.
Well, they're one of the younger teams dito sa ating torneo, and that is the right advice that he wants to give to his team. Block out all the outside distractions and just play the game.
Also pala, Javi, no? Both of these teams, if I'm not mistaken, sila yung pinakamaraming homegrown players.
Yes, a lot of their players came from the pamantasan ng lungsod ng Muntinlupa.
At sa kabila naman, sa mga taga Nueva Ecija talaga, at least half of the lineup, no, ng best friends. Ooh, good drive there. Just short on that layup by Caparida. But he got back on D to tap that one out. So the score stands at 15-5, 10-point lead. Staring Muntinlupa defenders. 4 minutes, 39 seconds natitira dito sa ating first quarter. At pumasok na po si James Martinez.
What Muntinlupa wants to do here, being the less favored team in this match, give more energy on the defensive end, and from there go on with your offense.
Right. So far, ang gumagawa nun are the Nueva Ecija Bespren. Like this half-court pressure by Jordan Engel. Strong drive there. But missing ang Muntinlupa defenders. Renz Palma trying to control that ball. Safely now to Jordan Engel. James Martinez momentarily open for the three. Hindi na ngayon. Now the ball is inside to Nakpil, and Nakpil Malatim Duncan na turnaround bank shot. First timeout is called by the Muntinlupa defenders, and it is brought to you by Astig Roasters Coffee. And we're back. 3 minutes 59 seconds. Natitira dito sa ating first quarter, and we'll look at this beautiful turnaround jumper by Nakpil of the Nueva Ecija Bespren.
So far, token pressure only being showed by the blue shirts to start this ball game. That's just not going to cut it against this pesky Nueva Ecija Bespren team who likes to play on both ends.
Nakawala dito ngayon si Curitana. And Marvin makes that one. It will be our TikTok move of the game.
When the opposing team is forcing you to pick up the pace with that full court pressure, that is something that you want to do. Kasi dun sa backcourt pa lang, when you get it to the middle man, to the gut man, buka na yung depensa.
That's right.
And that's when you can expose your advantage if you're the Muntinlupa defenders.
So Marvin Curitana brings it back down to a 10-point lead, 17-7. Meanwhile, pumasok na pala si Alec Elorde there. Sam Giocampo with the rebound. Tumatakbo ang Muntinlupa defenders, and this is what they want to do. Caparida, corner three. Wala. Now James Martinez being hounded by Alec Elorde. Then Palma, the baby hook. Wala, pero Valin is there for the putback.
Gotta box out, especially if you're going up against Valin.
Oh yeah, ito na yung combination ni Sarao and Valin, no? Para sa Nueva Ecija Bespren.
What's going well here for Coach Toto Diohilio is that whatever combination that he puts in has so far worked in this tournament.
Yes, and minsan nga nakakalito na si Valin at Mark Cruz, hindi mo alam kung sino yung nasa loob unless pinagsasabay sila.
That's right.
Same haircut, same height.
Well, save for that first loss that they had against Burlington EOG, where they lost 23 points in their opener in this tournament. Tapos they followed that with wins against Davao and Pasig. That loss against Army was also close.
Meanwhile, on the line is JP Sarao. JP Sarao, isa sa mga enigma na napansin natin dito. Hindi siya, well, he's tall, he's big, pero hindi naman siya ganun ka-athletic. But if I'm not mistaken, he is 4th in blocks dito sa ating torneo.
He has been very effective here for the Nueva Ecija Bespren, averaging 12.3 points per ball game to go with 3.8 rebounds and 1.8 assists.
Meanwhile, that drive there by Curitana, ang ganda sana nung kung pumasok, switching from right hand to left at nailusot niya. He will go to the line for two. And Jason Delfinado is now in the game for Nueva Ecija Bespren.
Well, the Muntinlupa defenders are number 4 in free throw shooting dito sa ating tournament. However, Nueva Ecija Bespren already with 8 free throw attempts, and we're just in the first quarter. 2 minutes and 39 left. Field goal story here, 7 out of 15 for the Bespren. For the defenders naman, 3 out of 30 pa lang.
Medyo malayo yung discrepancy na yun, no? And another foul is called. That time on Sarmiento ng Muntinlupa defenders. So JP Sarao will go back to the line. 28 po ang ating score. lamang ang Nueva Ecija Bespren ng 12. At baka madagdagan pa ni JP Sarao. Yes, he does. 2 minutes 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Second shot is up and in. So the lead stands now at 14 para dito sa Nueva Ecija Bespren. Ito ulit sa gitna. Curitana getting the foul from Valin. So trying to keep their heads above water here. Marvin Curitana, yung mga drives niya, kung hindi man sumushoot, kahit pa paano nakakapunta siya sa free throw area.
Marvin Curitana from Pedro E. Diaz High School in Alabang. First exposure at this kind of level.
Right.
And so far, he's been doing good for
Yes.
Coach Michael Ramos.
Isa sa mga homegrown players, taga Muntinlupa. Makes both charities. And the score is 22-10. 2 minutes, 20 seconds left sa ating first quarter.
One of the rare times that we will see Muntinlupa play a man-to-man defense in this tournament.
Right.
Let's see if the switching defense can work here.
Valin imposing
Spark
his
a run.
height. He drives and he sinks that shot. Less than 2 minutes remaining in the first. That drive by Curitana, wala. And JP Sarao, leisurely. Throwing that ball sa likod ni Sarmiento. Veteran tong si JP Sarao kumilos eh.
Sarmiento also played well in their last ball game. He had 11 points in that losing effort.
Now, assignment niya dito si JP Sarao. Alcoriza now. 9 to shoot for Nueva Ecija Bespren. JP will take it inside and will bury that layup.
Nueva Ecija is just getting their way here inside. Wala masyadong resistance,
Wala.
especially on the interior where they're getting most of their points.
Oh, that time. Beautiful assist by Thomas Torres to Sarmiento. They cut the lead down to 14. 1 minute, 5 seconds left sa first quarter. Meanwhile, James Martinez biglang nagparamdam.
That's one guy you don't want to get going. Talking
Right.
about James Martinez here for Nueva Ecija.
53 seconds to go dito sa first quarter. At natawagan ng foul. That would go against JP Sarao. At penalty na ang Nueva Ecija Bespren. So Alec Elorde, chance to cut this lead down, which stands at 17 after that 3 made by James Martinez. Makes the first.
Alec Elorde out of Trinity University of Asia. Still scoreless in this tournament, only averaging close to 3 minutes per game for Coach Michael Ramos.
Scoreless no more as he made those 2 free throws and a tap here. Steal. Curitana against Bonleon. What a Euro step there by Curitana. And with that, napatimeout on Nueva Ecija Bespren. This timeout is brought to you by Astig Roasters Coffee. And we take a look at this last play. Look at that side by Curitana sabay dukot. So Muntinlupa defenders gumagana kahit papano yung kanilang man-to-man D bumilis ang laro for them. Meanwhile, a block there by Curitana, doing everything for his club. 29.8 seconds natitira dito sa ating first quarter.
Well, Coach Michael Ramos hopes that the defensive intensity showed here by Marvin Curitana will inspire his teammates to do the same on the defensive end.
Meanwhile, an illegal screen is called against Embons Bonleon. So the ball goes back to the Muntinlupa defenders with 22 seconds left here sa ating first quarter of play. Shot clock is obviously off. Here's Thomas. Finding Curitana with the left hand and the basket.
Excellent vision there by the former La Salle guard. Finding the cutting Curitana.
Right.
To trim this deficit to just 11 as the first quarter closes.
And Nueva Ecija Bespren wasn't able to get a shot off that time as natrap sila sa gitna ng depensa ng Muntinlupa defenders. So at the end of the first quarter, it's 29-18. Lamang pa rin po ang Nueva Ecija Bespren. Magbabalik kami. We are now about to start the second quarter of play nitong ating first game of our daily triple header. It is a Nueva Ecija Bespren going up against the Muntinlupa defenders. Eman Cabilis po alongside Javi Palanya covering this one. The score is 29-18. Lamang ang Nueva Ecija.
The bench contributing heavily in that first quarter for both teams. 16-12 respectively for Muntinlupa defenders and the Nueva Ecija Bespren.
The second quarter is brought to you by Grab Food.
First quarter field goal story, 10 out of 20 for the Bespren, 6 out of 17 lamang para sa Blue Shirts.
Meanwhile, ito na yung depensa ng Nueva Ecija. Pass stolen there. James Martinez way outside, hounded by Rafi Reyes. Now Mark Cruz will take it in. Runner is good.
Mark Cruz attacking that switch there. Darwish Bederi was caught in the screen, and Mark Cruz had a clear lane to the basket. Easy bank shot there for the big man.
Right, tinaas lang niya eh. Wala na nakasabay. Ooh, Jason Delfinado going down there. After the shot by Caparida.
Already the third foul for the Unicorn Darwish Bederi. That's not a good sign for Coach Michael Ramos. We just begun the second quarter here.
Right.
And already he plucks out Danny Jucampo from the bench, ready to change Darwish Bederi on the next dead ball.
Let's see if Nueva Ecija Bespren will capitalize on the 3 fouls of Darwish Bederi. However, dun sa fast break play na yon, Sarmiento loses it to the baseline.
Oh, missed opportunity there for Muntinlupa. But however, despite that turnover, Muntinlupa has the least committed turnovers in this tournament. But the reason why they haven't been racking up the wins is because they haven't done much on the defensive end. And they have let their opponents score a lot on them. But let's see kung itong man-to-man defense that they are employing right now on the Bespren can be effective in limiting their opponents.
Meanwhile, we'd like to thank Coco Life, our official partner here in Filbasket Subic Championship. Coco Life. James Martinez, baseline. Out to Jason. Jason will make his move, spinning around. The floater is up and in.
Jason Delfinado.
Medyo mahina pa itong pick and roll defense that Muntinlupa is showing here.
Pag ginamit na yung pick, nawawala na yung depensa nila.
That's right, no rotation.
Another miss there by Sam Giocampo. Martinez to cruise down to Delfinado. Delfinado will fake. Ooh, blocked that time by Sam Giocampo. Rafi Reyes with the lefty layup. And that was the Grab Food delivery of the game. Brought to you by Grab Food. Ito na yung pick and roll na ginagawa nila. Pero that time hindi nag-switch ang Muntinlupa defenders. 5 to shoot for the Bespren. And that rolls out for Nakpil. Lead pass to Sam Giocampo. And he will make sure of that one. So the score is 35 to 22. A timeout is called by Nueva Ecija Bespren, and it is brought to you by Astig Roasters Coffee. Six minutes, 54 seconds left dito sa ating first half. 35 to 22 ang score. Lamang pa rin po ang Nueva Ecija Bespren. Pero titingnan muna natin tong beautiful outlet pass completed by Sam Giocampo ng Muntinlupa defenders.
Rafi Reyes and the Muntinlupa defenders want more of that if they are to come back in this ball game. It's just a 13-point lead here. And as the Nueva Ecija Bespren, no lead is safe here for any team in this Filbasket Subic Championship.
That is right. Na-experience na nila yun against them and for them. Ayan na. Running are the Muntinlupa defenders. Rafi Reyes completing the fast break. And the lead is down to 11. 35-24 with 6 minutes, 27 left dito sa ating first half. Jordan Ingel now to Nakpil. Palma will drive and dish. Jason Delfinado, the hook and the basket.
Well, before that basket, a couple of pick and roll plays to initiate that offense, and you see the Muntinlupa defenders just switching on those pick and rolls. No hedge, no blitz whatsoever, and poor rotation for the blue shirts. That's something that Coach Michael Ramos would want to work on moving forward here for the blue shirts.
Right, a lot of time on the shot clock para dito sa Muntinlupa defenders. Curitana will spin, and again he will get the foul, this time against Nakpil.
Foul at number 16, Jack Nakpil, his first team foul. Substitution, Red Salagoisa for Jason Delfinado. Two free throws, Goma Curitana.
Curitana going for points 10 and 11 here at the line. Top scoring for his team so far.
And that is right. Cutting the lead down. 37-25 now, and this free throw is brought to you by Wilson. Wilson, the official basketball of Filbasket Subic Championship.
Defenders have extended their defense to the backcourt. However, token pressure only being shown here.
Yes.
Thomas Torres, the league leader in steals dito sa Basket Championship, averaging 3 a game.
Oh, that was a wide pass by Alcoriza to Jordan Ingel. So the ball goes back to Muntinlupa defenders. They now have a chance to cut the lead down further. Score stands at 37-26, nearing the halfway point of the second quarter. 5 minutes, 17 seconds lang natitira dito. A foul is called downstairs It will be against Renz Alcoriza.
Curitana attacking the interior every opportunity that he gets. And that's something that they want to build on.
Yes, that is right. However, yes, masyadong malakas yung pasa. Hindi na control ni Marvin Curitana that time.
It's already the 5th turnover in this ball game for Muntinlupa. But Nueva Ecija having more with 6.
Renz Palma, the runner, no. Balik sa kanya yung bola. Didiskarte si Palma and good defense displayed there by Rafi Reyes.
Oh, two former UE players going at it right there. But the more experienced Rafi Reyes getting the better of that matchup against Renz Palma.
Pumasok na nga pala si Jello Anguilan. And kanina sa pagpasok niya, parang nakatikim siya ng konti doon from Jordan Ingel. Jumper here, no. And Nueva Bespren again on the attack. Mark Cruz, mismatch yun. Beautiful backdoor cut by Jordan Ingel, but he misses the layup.
Oh, Jello Alangilan almost got a boo-boo there. Gambling on that steal. Buti na lang mintis ang layup doon ng Nueva Ecija.
That is right. And refs said that it hit the foot ng isa sa mga taga Nueva Ecija Bespren. So the ball stays at Muntinlupa. For Muntinlupa Bespren, 14 seconds to shoot. Mahababa pa. Joe Campo with a cut. And this time, nawala yung bola at papunta na sa Nueva Ecija Bespren.
It looks like ever since we mentioned that stat that Muntinlupa was the team that takes care of the ball the most dito sa ating torneo, they haven't been taking care of the ball since.
Ikaw nag-mention nun. Meanwhile, Renz Palma fading away. Oh, check that. That's not Renz Palma. Now, Alangilan, the drive yon si Renz Palma. Blocking that shot by Jello Alangilan.
Clean block up top for the main gunner.
Right.
So far nitong Nueva Ecija Bespren.
Speaking of blocks, bumalik na po si JP Sarao. Replacing Jeric Nakpil. Rafi Reyes will inbound. Cinco will set it up. Alangilan will fire the three and he buries it.
One of the rare times that the Muntinlupa defenders makes their mark from the outside. But Jello Alangilan, one of their better three-point shooters. Blue shirts only number 9 in three-point field goals dito sa ating tournament. 24.6 only from rainbow distance.
Fouls called there on Curitana while they were jockeying for position. While he was jockeying for position against JP Sarao. Pero with 3 minutes and 29 seconds dito sa ating first half, naibaba na ng Muntinlupa defenders to 8 points ang lamang ng Nueva Ecija Bespren, 37-29 inside to JP. Foul is called downstairs. Two quick fouls para kay Curitana. Bad news para sa Muntinlupa defender. Siya pa naman ang pinaka-reliable ngayon. Pero meanwhile, 3 seconds na ang itinawag dito kay JP Sarao. And they are arguing na andun yung referee sa ilalim.
Yep, Sarao arguing that the lead referee should have been the one who called that.
Right. So the ball goes back to Muntinlupa defenders. Rafi Reyes now. Back to Alangilan. In the meantime, we'd like to thank our friends sa Subic Bay, SBMA, and Central Luzon Regional Task Force. Thank you, sirs, sa assist dito sa amin sa Filbasket Subic Championship.
And Rafi Reyes, and Apparently, ang nickname pala nito ni Marvin Coritana is Goma Goma Coritana.
Right, go.
They have been playing sweet music so far in this ball game.
I wonder why Goma Goma, pero parang ayoko nang tanungin. Meanwhile,
well, a lot of the fans have been commenting on our live stream.
Right.
They've been cheering
itong
si Coretana on, as well as the Muntinlupa defenders, to get their first victory in today's ball game.
And syempre, thank you sa mga fans ng Muntinlupa defenders and Filbasket for the support and for watching. Alley-oop there, pero bitin yung push ni Mark Cruz. Jocampo to alanggilanin ng Alanggilan makes that one. And look at that, Javi. 6 na lang ang lamang ng Nueva Ecija Bespren with 2 minutes remaining here sa ating first half.
It's just really simple for the blue shirts. They just have to play great defense and make do on their opportunities on offense. Fast break points so far here, 8-2. Lamang ang Muntinlupa defenders over the Nueva Ecija Bespren. And if they do a lot of that, run them to the ground, they have a good chance of claiming the victory in this ball game.
Breather there para sa Nueva Ecija Bespren after that made jumper by Mark Cruz. Going inside and dropping it off, pero naubusan ng space si Rafi Reyes. Still, the possession remains with Muntinlupa defenders with 9 seconds left sa kanilang shot clock. Rafi Reyes to 5. 5 to shoot now. At natawagan pa ng foul si Tolentino. Well, hindi pa naman penalty ang Nueva Ecija Bespren, so side court inbound again. Kaya lang bumalik ang shot clock sa 14. Sam Jocampo now. Nakita niya si Thomas Torres. He will set the pick. Jocampo with the basket. Looking for the foul. Balikan kalamangan to 6.
Thomas Torres able to get that pass to Sam Jocampo for the finish.
Here's Tolentino with the jumper. Bounces out. Chance for the Muntinlupa defenders to cut this down to 4 or even 3. Thomas Torres underneath, however, wala sa angle yung tira na yon. And Renz Palma doing a Manu Ginobili, and that will count!
He has been doing a lot of that in this tournament.
What a move by Renz Palma. Behind the back, then the runner, plus the foul. And he sinks the free throw. At isang kurap lang. Wait, let's see this move again by Renz Palma. Look at that. Suwabing-suwabe. May kasama pang foul. So the score is 44-35. Jordan Engel called for the foul there.
Almost trapped there was Thomas Torres in that left corner. But he was bailed out there by that foul from the Bespren.
That's right. So isang foul pa bago mag-penalty ang Nueva Ecija Bespren. Pero 26.8 na lang ang natitira dito sa ating first half. And another timeout is called by Mike Ramos of Muntinlupa Defenders. This timeout is brought to you by Astig Roasters Coffee. 26.8 seconds remaining sa ating first half. Lamang ng siyam ang Nueva Ecija Bespren, 44-35 against sa Muntinlupa defenders. Mag-i-inbound po ngayon ang Muntinlupa sa baseline with 14 seconds to shoot. Munti ka na ma-backward violation doon. Buti na lang yung presence of mind ni Cinco is intact. Thomas Torres now. 3 to shoot. Drops it off Curitana. He didn't, well, he got it off in time pero hindi tumama ng ring. So that would be a shot clock violation with 13 seconds left dito sa second quarter.
Nagulat ang Muntinlupa defenders doon sa biglang pagsona nitong Nueva Ecija Bespren. It looks like Coach Michael Ramos drew up a play for a man-to-man D.
That is right. The chess match continues. 6 to shoot. Jordan Engel, the floater, wala. Rebound by Tolentino. Ooh, look at that jump by Jordan Engel. Pero with that rebound play, natapos na po ang ating first half of play.
35 for the Muntinlupa defenders, 44 for Nueva Ecija.
And the score is still 44-35. 9-point lead ang lamang dito ng Nueva Ecija Bespren against the Muntinlupa defenders at the end of the first half. We will return for the third quarter. And we are back. Ito po ang first game ng ating daily triple header. The score is 44-35. Lamang pa rin ang Nueva Ecija Bespren versus the Muntinlupa Defenders. And here are halftime stats.
17 out of 37 from the field was the Nueva Ecija Bespren for 45%. Samantalang Muntinlupa Defenders 13 out of 32 for 40%. Nueva Ecija dominated the rebounding department 27-14. They had 18 second chance points in the first quarter alone. Assist department lamang ang Muntinlupa dyan, 12-8. Second chance points, 12-3. I'm not sure if the stat is correct, but this is what it says on my paper, but yeah.
Yes, and the halftime stats is brought to you by TM Easy Surf 99. Meanwhile, leading scorers para sa Nueva Ecija Bespren, Mark Cruz with 9, Renz Palma with 7, also with JP Sarao 7, and James Martinez with 5.
Leading scorers for Muntinlupa Defenders, Marvin Coretana top scoring in this ball game with 13, Jello Alangilan with 5, Sam Jocampo with 4, and Junard Caparida with 3.
And the leading scorers was brought to you by Grab Food. Okay, as we wait for the start of the third quarter, ako nga pala po si Eman Cabiles alongside Javi Palanya. Like we said, this is the first game of our daily triple header. Meron pa pong dalawang laro na susunod dito, such as our schedules sa Filbasket Subic Championship brought to you by Coco Life.
Sorry, let me correct myself. 18 points in the paint pala ang nangyari dun sa first quarter for a total of 30 para dito sa Nueva Ecija Bespren. So they have been getting the bulk of their points sa interior.
Meanwhile, this third quarter is brought to you by Wilson. Wilson, the official basketball of Filbasket Subic Championship. An early 3 here by Renz Palma. Yung siyam na lamang ng Nueva Ecija Bespren, naging 12 kagad. Pero nabawi naman ni Darwish Bederi with that undergoal stab.
Familiar theme to start the second half here for Muntinlupa. First shot of Nueva Ecija, pasok agad, pero buti na lang nabawi agad nila with that deuce by Darwish Bederi.
So the lead now stands at 10, 47-37. Ang dami kagad aksyon, wala pang isang minuto ang nakakalipas dito sa ating third quarter.
The defenders definitely played better in that second quarter where they were able to trim down the lead by as much as 6. They shot 46.7% from the field compared to just 6 out of 17 sa first quarter. They also limited Nueva Ecija to 41.2 compared to 50% sa ating opening quarter.
Oh, good defense that time by Caparida. Standing his ground and getting the charge call against James Martinez. So Muntinlupa defenders at least matching the energy ng Nueva Ecija Bespren dito. If not, mas lamang pa sila ng konti, no?
Well, definitely they have to do that here if they are going to come away with this victory, their first win of the tournament. But that just won't cut it if you're
right.
The Muntinlupa defenders. Careless turnovers like those, unforced errors.
Yes.
Sakit sa ulo yan ng kahit
Yes.
sinong head coach.
Yes. Meanwhile, Nueva Ecija Bespren aiming to add on to this lead, and JP Sarao does it. He recognizes that mismatch against Sam Jocampo.
That's right. JP Sarao making minced meat of the defense of the smaller Sam Jocampo.
Torres to Jocampo to Bederi. And Darwish will get a foul from Mark Cruz. So yun yung play na dapat gagawin sana nila the previous possession. That was Torres inside to Diocampo, then Bederi will cut. Na-execute nila that time. And meanwhile, this free throw is brought to you by Wilson Basketball. Wilson, the official basketball of Filbasket Subic Championship.
Darwish Bederi already with 5 points in this ball game after that made free throw, going for 6 here.
Misses that one, however. 8 minutes, 19 ang natitira. But dito sa third quarter. 49-38 ang score. Mark Cruz, the jumper. Thomas Torres, the rebound, and the foul by Jordan Engel.
Foul on number 21, Jordan Engel, his second, 13 foul.
So let's see if Muntinlupa defenders can execute again.
2-3 zone here for the Bespren.
Right, a new defensive look ang pinapakita dito ng Nueva Ecija Bespren. And it's up to the defenders to adjust. Torres will put up the floater. Bounces out.
Good flow there for the Muntinlupa defenders. However, Thomas Torres failed to capitalize on that floater.
JP Sarao missing that point blank range. And while the play continues, a warning was issued on Thomas Torres for faking a foul. JP Sarao getting that one. And crashing into Rafi Reyes. Sa kabila naman, Thomas Torres called for the foul. So the ball stays with Nueva Ecija Bespren with 14 seconds in their shot clock.
Blue shirts sticking with their man-to-man defense.
It's working so far, no?
Well, relatively, yes.
Yes, relatively. Yung minsang nagkakalituhan lang pag nag-pick and roll na.
Yeah, and especially when JP Sarao is able to get good position sa paint. And he's able to get that good seal inside.
Yes. That is what they're sacrificing dito sa man-to-man nila. Yung mismatch, JP Sarao against Sam Giocampo.
Technical foul on Muntinlupa defenders number 18, Thomas Torres. That's his second.
Oh, for complaining, a technical foul was issued on Thomas Torres. After that foul called on Sam Giocampo.
Defenders still pleading their case here to the officials.
So James Martinez will shoot the technical free throw.
James Martinez.
And he makes that one, adding on to the lead, which now stands at 12, 58-38. Check that, 50-38. At ito naman yung dalawang free throws para kay JP Sarao. After that rebound and attempted putback, na-foul si Sam Giocampo. So 3-point swing here para sa Nueva Ecija Bespren. 51-38 na. Would like to say thank you sa ating mga kaibigan sa Subic Bay, SBMA, and Central Luzon Regional Task Force.
Already 11 points in the ball game for JP Sarao.
James Martinez, corner three, splash.
Martinez, three.
Rafi Reyes ahead to Bederi. Bederi will make his move too strong.
Not able to control there was Bederi on that layup attempt.
Martinez sneaks one in. Short though. At tumatakbo ang defenders.
Oh, they have numbers.
Oh, that's sorry miss by Cabrera. Check that, Caparida. Junior Caparida. Parang nag-alangan siya kung ipapasa ba niya o ititira no? Bandang uli, napalakas yung kanyang layup.
That was practically a 3-on-1 break for the defenders there, but they failed to capitalize on that opportunity. They are now staring at the 17-point deficit with 6 and 10 left in this third quarter.
Lumalaki na po, lumalaki ang lamang ng Nueva Ecija Bespren against the Muntinlupa defenders. Rafi Reyes will drive and dish. And Goma Coretana back in the game, instant offense. And that was the delivery of the game, brought to you by Grab Food.
The energy of Goma Coretana that he displayed no ating first half is what Coach Michael Ramos hopes that he will bring to the table dito sa ating second half. Kaya niya na pinasok itong energy player niya.
Jordan Ingel. The moves inside for the guard of Nueva Ecija Bespren. Getting that 2 points back. Meanwhile, Thomas Torres for 3. Buries it.
Well, that's someone that they want to get going.
Yes. So the lead is now 14, 57 to 43. 5 minutes. Natitira dito sa ating third quarter. Mark Cruz. Palma, babawiin at binawi. Renz Palma. Arguably the #1 player here para sa Nueva Ecija Bespren dito sa torneo.
He has gotten a lot of help in this ball game from JP Sarao and Mark Cruz. Mark Cruz with 9 points. JP Sarao top scoring for them with 11.
Yes.
Renz Palma has 10.
Renz Palma and JP Sarao will now take a breather. Habang may free throws naman dito para kay Junior Caparida. Oh, check that for Goma Coretana. First shot is up and in. Cutting that lead down to 16. 4 minutes 46 pa po ang natitira dito sa ating third quarter.
16 points already in this ballgame. Make that 17 for Coretana. He'll have to carry this defender squad on his back and try to cut this deficit even further to sa ating third quarter. 4:36 to go.
Yes, the deficit stands at 15. James Martinez splashes that one. So bumalik na naman sa 18 ng lamang ng Nueva Ecija Bespren.
Oh, he breaks into double figures with 12.
And the Muntinlupa defenders actually playing slow here. Parang hindi sila yung naghahabol. Coretana, the rebound and the reverse, pero it was blocked. And double black eye, mapupunta pa sa kalaban ng bola.
Blue Shirts still not able to establish a rhythm and a flow dito sa ating third quarter. Looks like the zone defense is really stymieing them.
Samantala, we'd like to thank our friends at Coco Life. Coco Life, our official partner here in the FSD Subic Championship. Scramble for the ball. Nakpil picks it up pero natawagan siya ng travel.
Couple of Nueva Ecija Bespren players getting caught in the shaded area. A little bit too long there. Possession shifts back to the defenders.
Check that, 3-second violation pa lang na itawag sa Nueva Ecija Bespren. Rafi Reyes, long 3. Short.
O kanina pa inaantay ni Rafi Reyes yung pasa galing sa kanyang mga teammates but just not able to get it, and that's why he hoisted up that shot there.
Meanwhile, Jeric Nakpil, the end one, getting a foul from Thomas Torres. And the lead is now 20 points, 65 to 45 with Nakpil at the line. Pwede pang madagdagan. Dante Mislang in for Darwish Bederi, no? Mislang, one of the hard-working players dito sa Muntinlupa defenders, not seeing much action today.
Well, that's right. Coach Michael Ramos choosing to give more minutes to his starting center, Darwish Bederi. And also the good play of Coretana and Caparida, a factor in that. One thing that the Muntinlupa defender squad doesn't want to do here is lose hope because we still have so much time left.
Yes.
And no lead is safe here dito sa Filbasket Subic Championship. Yan ang nangyari sa kanila nung last game against AICC. When AICC started to hit their mark from the outside, they had 19 out of 37 from 3-point distance. When hit it from 3-point country, mistulang nalugi itong Muntinlupa defenders team.
Yes, parang they gave up too early. At sabi mo nga, walang lead na safe dito sa Filbasket. As we've seen in the past games, no? And there is so much time left in the clock. Right now, 2 minutes 48 remaining dito sa third quarter. We still have another quarter to go. And the score is 66-47, 19-point lead. Meanwhile, Tolentino for 3, bounces out. And winning that battle for the loose ball, the Muntinlupa defenders. Cinco will drive, but he will get smothered by Valin. Ball stays with the defenders. Good cut there by, well, ball is kicked out now. Now Miss Lang missing that 3. Meanwhile, Jason Delfinado will ball fake and will drive with the left hand. Wala. Put back, wala pa rin. 2 minutes remaining dito sa ating third quarter. Alec Elorde, the jumper. And he will go to the line for 2.
Oh, I was about to say bad decision there by Alec Elorde pulling up when the Nueva Ecija Bespren already has established their defense. Buti na lang na bailout siya with that foul call, and he has a chance to get 2 here at the line.
First one is up and in. So 18 points ang inahabol dito ng Muntinlupa defenders. Make that 17 as Alec Elorde makes both free throws. A timeout is called by Nueva Ecija Bespren, and this is brought to you by Astig Roasters Coffee. One minute, 55 seconds left dito sa third quarter. This is our first game of our daily triple header. Eman Cabilis po, kasama si Javi Palanya. Lamang pa rin ang Nueva Ecija Bespren, 66-49.
Defenders have shifted back to their zone here. And that's what you give up if you play a zone. That outside shot there, that's the gamble that you make.
Juancho Tolentino burying that 3. The lead is back up to 20. Pero binawi kagad ni Jello Alangilan.
Well, if you're gonna play zone on them too, then you should hit that outside shot in order to make them pay. Para mapag-isip tong depensa nito ni Coach Toto Dohilio.
Corner 3 now. Wow, shootout bigla. Jeric Nakpil.
Oh, just a 2 there by Nakpil.
Oh, check that. Nasa corner siya pero wala sa 3-point area. So the lead is 19, 56 seconds to go. Ooh, dugot by Goma Curitana.
Great body control there by Curitana. His momentum was already favoring towards the left side of the basket but able to put it up and in.
Ang lalim nun, Javi. So the score is 71-54. Put back, wala. And the defenders are running. Alec Elorde trying to get control of that ball. He will drive.
And
Almost
he will
made
get
that
continuation.
Number 13, James Martinez is second.
So a run here being displayed by the Muntinlupa defenders. Score is 71-54. Nasa charity stripe po si Alec Alorde. With 25.1 seconds left in the third quarter, binalik pa talaga si Renz Palma. Alex Alorde, parang wala pa siyang minimiti sa free throws today. No?
Yep, that's 5 out of 5 already for Alec Elorde in this ball game. All of his points coming from the 15-foot stripe. Make that 6 out of 6.
Wow, mala Steve Nash si Alec Alorde. 20 seconds sa game clock, 16 seconds sa shot clock ng Nueva Ecija Bespren. Pero looking at both timers, less than 1 second ang difference, no? Tolentino will shoot the jumper. Short, pero Mark Cruz is there for the putback. And that would end our third quarter. Lamang pa rin po ang Nueva Ecija, 73. Meanwhile, Muntinlupa defenders, 56. We will return for the fourth and final quarter after this. 10 to shoot para dito sa Muntinlupa defenders. Rafi Reyes will make that runner. At balik na naman ang lamang sa 10 points. 80 to 70 now. 6 minutes 28 seconds natitira dito sa ating laro. Renz Palma inabot ni Jocampo pero matatawagan siya ng foul. The block was there upstairs but there was body contact sa baba. Now he's now pleading that bola. And this free throw is brought to you by Wilson. Wilson, the official basketball of Filbasket Subic Championship. Renz Palma, first shot. Good.
Renz Palma already eclipsing his production from their last game. Now has 17 points, going for 18. Not quite.
Hindi naman siguro jinx yun. Hindi
naman siguro.
Yeah, you know. Meanwhile, special thanks to Subic Bay, SBMA, and Central Luzon Regional Task Force para sa inyong assistance dito sa amin sa Filbasket Subic Championship. Another sorry miss there, this time by Sam Jocampo. Ang dami nilang ganun. Nasa loob na.
They've had like at least a couple of that in this game.
Then Palma using the pick. Out to Martinez, 4-3.
Good line there by Martinez, but misses. Muntinlupa out on the run here.
Cinco, the hoop and the harm.
And wow, gee, look at that jubilation
the
from
crowd.
The defender's bench.
The crowd goes wild. And by crowd, we mean the bench of Muntinlupa defenders. Bawal po ang crowd. Protocols tayo dito sa bubble ng Filbasket Subic Championship. James Martinez will now go out for Jordan Engel. Luis Cinco looking to cut this lead down. Pero hindi niya nagawa. Though 9 points na lang kanina. Kanina pa double digit yan eh. 81-72 ang ating score. 53. Check that. 5 minutes, 30 seconds remaining dito sa game. Renz Palma. Alcoriza for 3. Too strong. Palma gets it back. Puts up the floater. Wala. And tapigan ng bola. It will favor the Muntinlupa defenders.
Renz Palma bothered by the body bump there dun sa kanyang floater. A good thing the Muntinlupa defenders were able to come up with it. Still time, a lot of time left here sa ating ball game. It's just a 9-point lead for the Bespren.
And we're now at the halfway point of the fourth quarter. And Rafi Reyes sinks that one.
Looked like that shot was a little bit to the left, but it
Kaya
bounced in and down for the deuce. Rafi Reyes makes that basket.
4 minutes, 44 seconds left dito sa ating laro. At nakapagpasabit doon ng malaking isda. Sinakpil, no? Foul again on Curitana. Nakpil. Dinagdagan ng lamang nila. It now stands at 8. 82-74 with another free throw coming up for Cedric Nakpil. Second one is strong. Darwish saves it. At tumatakbo ulit ang defenders. Thomas Torres bukas sa corner. Bang! (82-77). 5 na lang ang lamang ng Nueva Ecija Bespren. Nakita na natin to, Javi. Meanwhile, timeout is brought to you by Astig Roasters Coffee. (82-77). 5 na lang po ang inahabol ng Muntinlupa defenders. And let's take a look at this last play. Thomas Torres with a splash from the corner. They are hungry for their first win, and they have nothing to lose here, Javi.
After that three-point make by Thomas Torres, he has already broken the double-digit barrier. He now has 11. They'll have to string a few stops here.
Right.
If you're the Muntinlupa defenders.
4 minutes, 30 seconds ang natitira sa ating laro. Jordan Engel now to Alcoriza. Jumper by Sarao, and that is good. Like we said, JP Sarao, Mr. Efficient para sa Nueva Ecija Bespren, and a timeout is called by Coach Mike. It is brought to you by Astig Roasters Coffee. .77 after that jumper by JP Sarao. Tumas ulit ang lamang to 7. 4 minutes, 17 seconds left. Lots of time here para sa Muntinlupa defenders.
Every time Nueva Ecija needs a basket in this ball game, JP Sarao is there to deliver for them.
Wild shot there by Bederi. Pero nakuha ni Goma yung rebound, and he was fouled. He will go to the line as Nueva Ecija Bespren is already in penalty. So a chance to cut the lead again, back to 5.
Now that they have put the white shirts over the limit, 4 minutes and 3 seconds left sa ating laro, they have to capitalize here. Try to get shots inside, draw the contact, and make those free throws para mas madali nila matapisan itong kalamangan.
Right.
Itong Nueva Ecija Bespren.
That is right. The play was executed perfectly kung tutusin yung last play ng Muntinlupa defenders. However, medyo nag-hesitate doon si Bederi, and the rebound of Coritana bailing that one out.
Still in the zone here. They have been successful so far.
3 minutes, 52 seconds left sa ating laro. Nueva Ecija Bespren. Jordan Engel will drop it off to Sarao, pero na-anticipate ni Rafi Reyes. And now defenders looking to cut the lead down further. Dinukot ulit ni Goma Coritana. Yun yata kung ba't siya tinatawag na Goma, kung makastretch si Coritana galing sa ilalim, and the lead is down to 3, 84-81, 3 minutes, 22 seconds left.
That's already assist number 9 for Thomas Torres in this ball game to go along with his 5 rebounds and 11 points.
Galing sa iba Zambales yung tres na yun ni Martinez, pero hindi pumasok. At eto na, Muntinlupa defenders. Coritana will drive, and he will hang. He'll get the foul against JP Sarao.
That's going to be Sarao's 4th.
Foul at number 19, JP Sarao. That's his 4th.
Going back to the line is Goma Coritana.
Substitution, Renz Pano and Martinez for Renz Alcoriza and Jeric Duffy. Back at the line, shooting 2.
So balik ulit si Palma at si Mark Cruz, yung mga players ng Nueva Ecija Bespren na nagpapahirap kanina pa dito sa Muntinlupa defenders. First shot by Coritana. Money. The lead is down to 2, Javi, 84-82. Second one is still cash by Goma Coritana.
Coritana is 11 out of 13 from the free throw line here.
Nueva Ecija Bespren looking to settle down and execute their offense. three by JP Sarao. No! So a chance here now for Muntinlupa defenders to take the lead. 84-83 po ang ating score. 2 minutes 39 pang nalalabi sa ating laro. Spinning 5. The shot is up but out. Palma controls it and the best friends are running. Jordan Ingel. No! Rafi Reyes snatching that one. At tumatakbo na naman po sila. 5. And he will settle down.
Oh, great decision there
Yes.
by Luis Cinco.
Yes.
No numbers, but here is hoisting the 3 and
Wow!
up and in for Luis Cinco. The first lead of the ball game for the Muntinlupa defenders. They are now up 86-84.
That was courtesy of Luis Cinco. And meanwhile, the last 2 minutes is brought to you by TM Easy Serve 99. Mark Cruz. The layup and the foul.
Lost in the shuffle there was the defense of the Muntinlupa defenders. Jordan Ingel was able to draw the defense. It dished it off to the last second. Dito kay Mark Cruz.
Score is now tied at 86 all. Chance for Mark Cruz to get that lead back para sa Nueva Ecija Bespren with this bonus free throw. Shot is up and in. 87-86 po, 1 minute 50 seconds remaining dito sa ating laro. First game na naman, Javi at cardiac finish ulit. Rafi Reyes against Jordan Ingel. He will drive, he will dish. Curitana to Thomas Torres now. He will drop it off to Bederi. Bederi will lay it up. Short! Ingel to Mark Cruz for the basket. Lumamang na naman po ng tatlo, and that was our TikTok move of the game. Like I was saying, lumamang na naman ng tatlo ang Nueva Ecija, 89-86. A timeout is called and it is brought to you by Astig Roasters Coffee. We'll take a look at this last play. Jordan Ingel to the cutting Mark Cruz for the TikTok move of the game.
Muntinlupa staring at a 3-point deficit here. They were already up momentarily by 1. However, Nueva Ecija able to regain the lead. 126 still left in this ball game. Still a lot of time here.
Absolutely right, Javi. 1 minute 26 ang natitira dito. We've seen stranger things happen. Curitana will be smothered by the defense of JP Sarao.
Not really a good foul given up there by Thomas Torres. They're already in the penalty. And on that previous offensive possession, medyo pinilit ni Marvin Curitana yung isolation play na yon. Yes, he did blow by Mark Cruz momentarily, but JP Sarao was waiting for him there to block that shot.
At sa block percentages lang, mas mataas yung kay JP Sarao kaysa kay Mark Cruz. Meanwhile, Palma makes that free throw, making this a 4-point lead para sa Nueva Ecija Bespren with 1 minute and 17 seconds left. Second free throw para kay Renz Palma rather, and he makes it.
19 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists in this ball game for Coach Toto Yohilio's top gunner.
Right, Renz Palma. 91-86 ang ating score. 1 minute, 5 seconds left, and a foul is given up by Jordan Ingel against Rafi Reyes. Penalty na po ang parehong koponan, so Rafi Reyes will go to the line for 2. Chance to cut this lead down while the clock is stopped. However, he misses the first. Yun na naman, yung pasok na, lumabas pa.
Six points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists for Rafi Reyes in this game. Oh!
He misses both free throws with exactly 1 minute to go dito sa ating laro. Nueva Ecija Bespren protecting a 5-point lead. James Martinez back in the game. Jordan Engel now. Walang pressure. Naka-zone lang talaga ang Muntinlupa defenders. Jordan Engel floater. No. The tap out goes to Renz Palma.
Chance to run up the clock further.
Right, 5 to shoot para sa Nueva Ecija Bespren. JP Sarao, the drop-off, binalik sa kanya at naagaw. Now, Muntinlupa defenders running. 3 on the way from 5.
Oh!
Misses that one, and Jordan Engel controls it para sa Nueva Ecija Bespren. 17 seconds left sa game, and he is fouled by 5.
Thomas Torres had a sliver of hope there with that lane to the basket, but opted to kick it out to Luis Cinco on the left corner. But Cinco just a tad short on that three-point attempt.
Meanwhile, hindi na ipasok ni Jordan Engel yung first free throw niya. The score still stands at 91-86.
Still a timeout apiece here for both teams.
Second shot rather is good. Another timeout is called, this time by the Muntinlupa defenders. The score is 92-86. 6-point lead, pinoprotektan ng Nueva Ecija Bespren, and the timeout is brought to you by Astig Roasters Coffee.
And Muntinlupa taking their last timeout here of the ball game. The score is 92-86, just a 6-point deficit here.
Yes.
There is still a chance here for the blue shirts to come away with the victory. However, they will have to score, and score quick they have to.
Yes, 16.5 na lang ang natitira. 2-possession game kung tutuusin. And it will be a matter of execution para dito sa Muntinlupa defenders.
They'll have to get the quickest shot available. Whether it's a 2 or a 3, doesn't matter.
Timeout situation, isa na lang po ang timeout na natitira at para sa Nueva Ecija Bespren yung timeout na yon. Curitiana gets the pass. He will drive. And he will miss the layup, pero he gets it back and puts it back in. 6 seconds ang naubos doon sa play na yon. So 10.1 remaining dito sa ating laro. Nag-timeout na. The last timeout of Nueva Ecija Bespren has been called. It is brought to you by Astig Roasters Coffee. At hindi po namin kayo iiwanan. The score is 92-88. 10 seconds. 4-point lead by Nueva Ecija Bespren. Ano pa magagawa dito ng Muntinlupa defenders, Javi?
Well, they'll have to foul and foul quick.
Right.
And hope that whoever they put on that 15-foot stripe ay magmintis ng dalawa for them to get a chance. But then when they get the ball back and they're able to score on that possession, and they'll have to foul again and hope that Nueva Ecija will miss again.
So very detailed time management ang kailangan dito ng Muntinlupa defenders, as 10.1 na lang ang natitira dito sa ating laro.
Can't count them out yet, but mahirap na ito.
This is
a tough hill to climb here.
Right, 2-possession game. 92-88, 10.1 ang natitira.
Let's see if they'll go for the trap.
James Martinez trap. Pero 2.4 ang nawala dun sa oras, and James Martinez will go to the line.
Out of all the people that you want to foul, you don't want to foul James Martinez.
Oo nga. Tama ka dun. Kaya nagtatago dito sa banda sa atin si Mark Cruz. And James Martinez receiving that inbound pass.
Nueva Ecija is 79% in this ball game sa ating bonus lane.
James Martinez sinks the first free throw. Lead is back up at 5, 93-88. Dadagdagan pa ba ni James? Yes, he does. Wala na pong timeout tayo. We'll see what Muntinlupa defenders can do. Bederi will get that. He will kick out. 5-4-3. He makes it, but 0.6 remaining on the clock. And with that buzzer.
Well, because there was still a foul called before the time ran out.
Oh.
James Martinez will take 2 shots here, but
okay.
So we're just waiting for the final score, but definitely Nueva Ecija has come away with a victory.
Right, right. So before this free throw, 94-91, up 95-91. As James Martinez makes his first shot, second shot. And it's still good. Tinaas pa talaga ni James Martinez. The final score will be 96-91. Nueva Ecija Bespren prevailing over the Muntinlupa defenders. There is our final score. Valiant effort though by the Muntinlupa defenders in this one. They kept close. Meanwhile, I will turn you over to my partner Javi Palanya para sa ating best player of the game.
And we are with our Coco Live best player of the game, Renz Palma. Renz, kamunti ka na naman kayo doon. Ano sabi ni Coach?
Nag-usap-usap kami mga player na kailangan hindi kami pwede matalo ngayon kasi galing kami sa talo last game namin. So ayun, ano naman kami, nag-step up sa depensa nung huli kasi na-stop namin yung 3 points nila.
So buti na lang you were able to come up with a win. And Renz, baka may mga gusto kang batiin?
Yes, unang-una nagpapasalamat din ako kay God and binabati ko sila Ma'am Ryan Cuevas and Bong Cuevas. Maraming salamat po sa suporta nyo. And yung girlfriend ko, love, I love you and thank you sa suporta nyo. And family ko, mother and yung father ko, kapatid ko, LNJ family, sa yung mga tropa sa Nueva Ecija, maraming salamat sa suporta nyo. Sila Ed, sila Madi, sila Sese, sila Jeff, na tropa ko doon, mga tropa ng Banato Club. Binabati ko lahat ng taga Nueva Ecija. Maraming salamat sa suporta nyo.
Alright, so that was our Coco Live best player of the game, Renz Palma. Nanalo po sila over the Muntinlupa defenders. We now turn it over back to Eman to wrap this baby up.
Thank you very much, Javi Palanya. 96-91, panalo po ang Nueva Ecija Bespren over the Muntinlupa defenders who put up a gallant stand dito sa laro na to. Wag po kayong aalis. Next up is the AICC Manila versus the 7A Primus. It will be covered by our friend Noel Zarate alongside Javi Palanya. Ito po si Eman Cabiles. And this is Filbasket Subic Championship.